Hi, my name is Luke and welcome back to another video on this channel. In this video we're going to create an EA that uses the Fractals indicator to open and manage positions with trailing stops based on the recent highs and lows. So let's go straight into it. First we need to click on the IDE icon which opens the MetaEditor, and then we click New, Expert Advisor from Template, and give the file a name, then click Next, Next and Finish. First we include the Trade.mqh file, then we create an instance of the CTrade object called Trade, which will handle all of our trading operations. Next, we need to define some user inputs. These will be adjustable in the EA settings. First, we create an input for the lot size using input double lots. We will set it to 0.01 lots by default. Then input integer LookbackBars, and we set this to 50. This determines how many historical candles we use to find highs and lows. Next, we use input integer MinCandlesBack and set this to 5. This specifies the minimum number of candles that we look back for a valid high or low signal. And then we use input double trailing offset, and we set this to 10 points by default. And this acts as a safety margin for our trailing stop. Now we need to declare some global variables and some handles. So first we will create an integer called fractal handle, and this will hold our fractals indicator. We then need to create arrays for the upper fractals and lower fractals to store the fractal values, and these will both be double values. Then we need a price data array of type MqlRates that will hold our open, high, low, close price information. Now in the onInit function, we create the fractal indicator handle using iFractals, and we use the current symbol and we set the period to the hourly time frame. We then need to configure our arrays as time series, so we use array set as series so that the most recent data is at index 0. This makes it easier to work with the recent price data. We then create two functions for opening the positions. First we'll create the OpenBuyPosition function. So first we get the current ask price using normalized double symbol info double, so that we get the right amount of digits behind the decimal point. Then we open a buy position using Trade.position open. We provide the current symbol, the order type, which of course is a buy position. We provide the lots variable that we created, and the entry price will be the current ask price. We use 0 for the stop loss and take profit, and then we can add a comment like the EA's name plus the type of entry. Then for the open sell position, it's pretty much the same, but this time we use the bid price instead. So we say double bid equals normalized double, symbol info double, and we provide the current symbol plus the symbol bid price, and then underscore digits to get the right amount of digits behind the decimal point. Then we open a sell position using Trade.position open. We provide the current symbol, the order type, which of course now is a sell position. Then we provide the lots variable that we created, and the entry price will be the current bid price. We use 0 for the stop loss and take profit, and then we add the comment. And now we can go down to the onTick function. So first we copy the price data using CopyRates for the specific number of lookback bars. We then load the fractal values from the indicator buffers using CopyBuffer for both the upper and lower fractals. We can then check the position status by scanning through all of the open positions. We will use a reversed for loop for safe iteration, and for each position we will get the ticket number, and then we want to check if it belongs to our symbol. We then track whether we have an open position or not, and if we do have an open position, we check what type of position that it is. For the trend direction, we check if a new upper fractal has formed by verifying that the upper fractals at index 2 is not empty. If no position exists, we open a buy position. If we already have a buy position, we will find the lowest low in the lookback period using iLowest. We check if this low is within our minimum candles back requirement, and if the current close is above this low. If our conditions are met, then we calculate a new stop level by adding the trailing offset to the lowest low, and we call the process trailing stop function that we will create soon. For sell conditions, we check the lower fractals at index 2. We use similar logic but in reverse. We then find the highest high using iHighest and calculate the new stop level by subtracting the trailing offset from the highest high. So now for the process trailing stop function. This function handles the trailing stop management for both the buy and sell positions. It iterates through all positions in reverse order, and for each position matching our type and symbol, it will get the current stop loss. For buy positions, it will update the stop loss if the new level is higher than the current one, or if no stop exists. Then for sell positions, it will update the stop loss if the new level is lower. We use Trade.position modify to apply the new stop loss level, And that's pretty much it. We can now click compile. There shouldn't be any errors or warnings. Now if we go back to the MetaEditor 5, we can test the CA in the strategy tester, and we can see that this is working correctly. The trailing stop loss is moving up and down based on the new highs and lows. That's it for this video. I will post the file to my free Telegram channel, so make sure to join if you want to download this file. I will leave the link in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I've created a complete step-by-step course that shows you how to code your own expert advisors in MetaEditor 5, even if you've never written a line of code before. Across 8 clear lessons, I'll walk you through everything, including setting up your first expert advisor, working with variables and functions, using control structures, reading indicator data, and finally opening and managing trades automatically. By the end of the course, you will have built a fully working EA from scratch and the skills to keep creating more on your own. I've also added a bonus lesson where we build a profitable Bitcoin breakout EA, and this one strategy alone has the potential to pay you back the course fees many times over. You'll get lifetime access to all the lessons inside a private Telegram channel. You will also get lifetime access to me, and you can learn at your own pace and revisit anytime. This full course is available now for just £147, but as a founder's offer, for the first 30 people, you can get this course for just £99. So if you're ready to stop relying on others and start coding your own trading tools, then this course is your shortcut and it is definitely for you. Join today and take control of your trading with MQL5 programming.